Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Robbie Ray gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Cameron Rupp is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 37, Cameron Rupp.
Curtis Granderson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Starling Marte makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Brian Ma will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Back goes Bautista. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, late in your rookie year, things start to slow down for you a little bit out there. You get a bit more comfortable at the plate, and that was the swing of a 7-year vet there. Got every bit of that one.
Andrew McCutchen will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Andrew McCutchen.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
His nickname is Joey Bats, but Jose Bautista, he can play some serious defense as well. But I'll tell you, the arm as good as anybody's in the game. I mean, we've seen him try to throw guys out at first base. We'll see if he tries that in this one.
Josh Harrison will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. And the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. We'll see how he does here.
Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 11, Ben Revere.
Into the seats, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Revere is retired, and there's one away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's got over 100 RBIs on the year, and while his teammates deserve a lot of credit for reaching base and setting the table ahead of him, he deserves the lion's share for consistently coming through in the clutch and driving them in.
Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Marte going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Stepping in now, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 18 homers, 53 RBIs. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Jose Bautista will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Adrian Beltre will stand in, hoping to make a late-season push here toward moving to the top of the RBI leaderboard.
This guy has been at the top of the league in RBIs, and he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Oliver Radford will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Radford.
second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first two pitches.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, 3-0 count now to start the second. Doesn't look like he's gotten into the flow yet.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Radford is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 17 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Towards second. On to first, and there were two down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Jordy Mercer will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Cameron Rupp strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Cameron Rupp.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swinging a soft liner. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Darren Ruff.
Darren Ruff We'll dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Cole's ready. First pitch on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
Ben Revere will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
From the stretch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Chopped down the third base line. Foul, says the third base umpire. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Ben Zobrist gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Jose Tabata will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granderson will wait on it. 1 down.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Starling Marte will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Michael Franco will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Harrison has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, you know, he knew who he had running down the line right there, so he had to try to hurry the throw. But in hindsight, I think he had a little bit more time than even he thought, and he winds up throwing this one away.
Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Standing in now, Curtis Granderson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
No one out with a runner at second. Chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Cole sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
A runner at second, nobody out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. First and second here with nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Boy, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and now the wild pitch is going to make things even tougher, as that'll move 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out.
Line to the right side. And this falls in front of Tabata for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Settling in now, Adrian Beltre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. but this will be a foul ball. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
In now, Cameron Rupp, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, you know, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has got to be on a platter now. You're in the driver's seat, and you've got to make this situation pay off.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Darren Ruff has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cabada has a read on it. 2 gone. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Robbie Ray will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
The 0-1 on its way. And now a curveball blocked by Darno. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And on the mound here, you start thinking, boy, after the way this inning started, if I can hold them to 1, that would be a heck of an escape job here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Pirates 1. Brian Ma is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, look at Beltre. He goes to first. Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Josh Harrison will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Hit to third. Beltre has it. Zobrist on to first, and they turn the double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
Into the box, Oliver Radford lays off 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
And this would be a great escape if he could strand that runner at third after those back-to-back singles to start things off.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Beltre is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Ben Revere is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Cole into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Harrison, and he's set down 1 away.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Chopped in front of home plate. Darno scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mike Franco.
Maikel Franco strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Taken in by Mercer. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Jordy Mercer stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Granderson going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I'll tell you, as a hitter, and you know this, EK, when you get one, they just feel different. They sound different off your bat, and he got this one. Watch it. Arms extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball. Hits this one right off the wall in left center field, and to be honest, I'm not too sure how this one didn't wind up about 10 rows deep.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Jose Tabata is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Ball 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Three and 0 now.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in, Garrett Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Lifted in the air out to left. Granderson's after it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game. Well, this looks to be a very bad situation here as he's in a lot of pain in his left arm. And unfortunately, I don't think we can expect to see him back on the field anytime too soon. Tommy Malone will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Starling Marte will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Runner's going. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Into the box now, Brian Ma, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. High in the air and deep to left center field. Revere going back. In to score is the runner from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2. And he is into second base with a two-run double.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there. And he'll ease his way into second with a two-run double.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Four runs here in this half inning. That's by him for strike one. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. They're one of the best run-producing teams in the league, always finding a way to pick runners up once they're in scoring position.
Josh Harrison will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in two trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
1-0 count. Here it is. Running now is McCutchen. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Boy, you want to draw up what a perfect hit and run looks like? Use a tape of this at-bat right here. With the right-handed hitter up there, the second baseman's forced to go cover second. And this ball is just slapped right into the big hole that he just vacated. That's absolutely textbook right there.
Standing in now, Oliver Radford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
6 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Granderson. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Jordy Mercer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Normally that two-seamer has a lot more movement to it. It's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
Shot towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Here's Jose Tabata now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Ready on 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. Home half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 9-2. Curtis Granderson will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away.
Well, we could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, ugh! Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Jose Bautista steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Cole has his target. Here's the 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Home run number 37 on the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Number 29.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Cameron Rupp.
Yeah, that's the thing about a two-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
In now, Cameron Rupp. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 9 and the Phillies 3. Ken Giles will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Giles.
Garrett Cole comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused, because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
And this is low, ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Here's Starling Marte down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Giles is ready. Here's the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
So standing in, Brian Ma, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4 for 4 afternoon.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Just checking.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close.
Simple throw over there.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to a quick inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have turned the tables on that idea.
2 out with the man at first. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Okay. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
It's hard to believe that for all the runs that have been scored, this is just their first walk of the ball game. What they've gotten, they've had to earn it, and they're going to get another base runner right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fly ball to straightaway left. Granderson moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Leading off the inning, Darren Ruff. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That last pitch puts him at 100, so that probably makes this his last inning, even if he makes it all the way through.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Hit hard to short. Mercer dives. What a stop. The throw. He's out.
Whew, no problem.
Once this gets past the pitcher, I figured it was a sure base hit, but the shortstop comes out of nowhere to dive for this thing and then throw a bullet over to first for the out.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. Ma takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
Ben Revere gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
On the ground to third. Radford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ryan Webb will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Oliver Radford will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Zobrist is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Revere ranging back. Gone! Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Jordy Mercer.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
1 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and Now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Jose Tabata gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Into the box, Garrett Cole. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. One and 2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Bucks 10 and the Phillies 3. Ben Zobrist will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and taken in out there for the first out.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Michael Franco strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. Bases are empty, one man out. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you got to make him put it in play.
2-0 count and the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses, 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 10-4 score. Jared Hernandez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Digging in, Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Outside, 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
That one's in there, 3-1.
One strike.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Brian Ma, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. Now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Andrew McCutchen stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first. The double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Josh Harrison stands in as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Yeah, another curveball here that can't find the zone. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Franco has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Eric Fitch will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Fitch.
Leading off the inning, Adrian Beltre, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far, and it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. swing and a shot back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Catcher,
Cameron Rupp stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Here it comes on 0-2. Too high. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Charlie Morton will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Charlie Morton.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
You know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Darren Ruff will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Oliver Radford is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
Third baseman, Oliver Radford.
Now the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in to try it again, already with one home run in the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. In there, strike one. On the ground to second base, this could be two. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Jordy Mercer will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Now here's the pitch. Low with the splitter, ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Tabata.
Jose Tabata will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Too high, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Wilson Ramos will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Looking up is Marte, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, these guys still have some work to do, but this is a good start. Leadoff home run, cuts one off the lead, but they're still going to need to manufacture a few more to get back in this ball game.
Ben Revere will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And a high strike there, 0-1. No outs, nobody on.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Tabata on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hitting the air at this place. But luckily, he got onto this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Michael Franco will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, maybe this turns into a double play ball. But with the bat shattering here, just too much going on to even think about, too. So he'll take that sure out at first instead.
Standing in now, Curtis Granderson. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit sharply toward the right side, and this falls in front of Tabata for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, apparently, they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Jose Bautista steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you can look no further than to the 5th inning to see where this game changed. A huge rally there put them well on their path to this victory.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 10-6. So long from Philly.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 10 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.